Personally, I think that this is the best V-mount battery for the money. Hello, welcome to my new space. Kind of still working on it. As you can see, there's a drill and stuff in the background, and there's stuff over there. Still trying to figure it out. But for now, this is kind of what we're working with. I actually wanted to talk about a product that was sent to me by Newer, and this is a V-mount battery. Now, V-mount batteries are both really exciting if you're into that, and they're also really boring because it's a battery. Battery anxiety is a real thing. I think that when you're on a long shoot and you're worried about not having enough battery power, you know what I mean? Like, it's a really stressful thing. And especially if you're on a shoot where you don't have access to your batteries. There's a lot of scenarios where that happens. That is kind of where a V-mount battery comes in handy. So I actually have the OG Newer V-mount battery. I bought it myself. I really like it. It's like only 120 bucks. It's a 6,800 milliamp hour battery, 99 watt hours, 65 watts of charging power. So you can charge like a MacBook, like a monitor, you can charge a camera, your phone, like USB ports, D-tap ports. The reason why they call it a V-mount is because the mounting point at the back is in the shape of a V, which clicks into certain things like lights. So right now I have a light and it is running off of this V-mount. So I have it at about 30%. This is a 150 watt light. I've been running this for about, 5 minutes now, and I'm at about 97% still. I could film for like an hour and like this little battery would work really well. But obviously the more power draw, the faster the battery will drain. This new battery, I wanted to kind of compare it to the older battery because it's kind of the same thing, but it's a little bit more pricey. The biggest difference, I would say, between that one, obviously the look, but also you have Bluetooth capabilities. It shows you the battery power at the top there. It shows you pretty much all the connections, and it's showing you how much wattage is going out. And you can actually control that with a little slider. You can just go all the way. Since my iPhone only charges at 20 watts, I can put that all the way down to the lowest, which is 30. It just kind of reassures you that, hey, like there's only 30 watts of power going out to this phone. It's not like the full 100 watts. Me charging this phone right now, it even says like output power, it's only charging at 8.3 watts, which is interesting. And it says I have 12 hours left on this V-mount battery. So that's a lot of time. Recently, I was helping my friend out with film, and we had our lights being powered by V-mount batteries. A lot of V-mount batteries, they just have like a little light indicator. As soon as you get down to like the first light, you have low power. If I was across the room, I could just look at my phone and be like, we're at about 20%. It's time to change the battery. That is really nice. You can connect like multiple devices to this thing. If you have like 6 batteries, charging different things, you can see all of the battery power from a single glance rather than having to run around and look at all of them and just make sure. On the original one, you get a USB-C and a USB-A port, and then you get 12 volt and 8 volt outs and a D-tap. But it's kind of like all around. The connections aren't really just all in the same place. Whereas this one, it's all right here on the top, except for the D-tap on the side. So everything's just really like central, and it's nice. I don't love the flappy thing. It's kind of annoying. And then, putting it back in, sometimes it can get stuck and be a little weird. Overall, it's nice and it's really clean. It's a clean design. And you got a nice big screen on the front. If you were to have V-mount batteries, I think that they're really, really useful for certain things. Like if you want to run portable lights, or you want to, have infinite battery on your camera. It comes with a really nice D-tap in to D-tap out cord, and it also a USB-C cord. And the funny thing is that this is also just like a battery, like it's like an external battery. So if you are traveling, you can just bring this with you and use it as your external battery. Charging this thing from 0 to 100, it only takes like 2 hours. If you're really low, like your battery's about to die, you can charge it for like 30 minutes and you'll get 25% back. You can pretty much just charge it with whatever cable you want, and you can just put it to the side, put it over by the wall, whatever. And you don't have to have this big docking bay and everything. Yeah, personally, I think that this is the best V-mount battery for the money. I'll leave a link in the description down below, and let me know. What do you use a V-mount battery for? Do you even like them? Like, do you like using them? Are they annoying for you? Or do you actually like live by them? Because for me, I stumble on both. All right, I gotta take a dump.